Hello, my name is Hugh and welcome to my channel and to a very special place which I shall show you quickly. This is my friend Kevin's workshop. That's his spare lathe, which is a 1628, which is the same as mine. Table saw, which we shall be using in a second. His pride and joy, which is the Jet 2035, which is exactly the same as the Powermatic. In fact, it actually has Powermatic badges on the motor. His chuck wall, his gouges, sharpening stations, finishes, working area, radial arm, 12-inch disc sander, another sharpener. That's Kevin's extraction unit, which is a beast, and his bandsaw and another linisher and disc sander. So you've just seen the picture of that, and that's what today's going to be, which is I'm going to make a couple of charcuterie boards from it. It was actually the top from a coffee table from my son and his fiance's house, so I'll be giving them at least, I'm going to make two out of it, and they're going to have one, maybe both. So without any further ado, as they say, let's get making a charcuterie table board. See you in a sec. Okay, as you can see, I've got templates. I want to try and keep this through the middle of the boards. Laying that one there, I should be able to lay that one fairly close to it and still get that on both boards. So, let's see. Two boards. Right, next job, cut those out on the bandsaw. Let's get set up for that. Okay, so that's both of those cut out. I only showed cutting the first one. As you can see, Kev's got his drum sander ready for me now, so I'm just going to run both of these through the drum sander to get both the same and flat and with a nice finish. Again, I'll only show you sanding one of them because we all love sanding, don't we? Alright, see you in a second. Okay, so belt sander set up, extraction system on. That side is flatter than that side. This is the underneath of the tabletop, so that's going through on the belt first to get that one set. I'll show a couple of passes and then I'll speed the rest up because it's going to take a while. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I'll bring you back when both of these are now done, because you don't want to sit through 25 minutes of standing or so. I'll see you shortly. Well, that did take time, as I thought, but here's the finished pieces. I think that'll be the top on one side, and then that'll be the top on the other. Or maybe that. I haven't decided yet, but with these sort of things you can use them either way. So the next job now is to double side tape these together, and then on the bobbin sander get them both to exactly the same shape. So I'll bring you back when I'm set up ready to do that. Okay, so the majority of this to start with is going to be using this disc sander. And it's got a brand new 60 grit disc on it. So let's get the extraction on and crack on. That's what that's going to look like for a while. I'll shut the camera off and I'll bring you back when it's time to use the bobbin sander. See you in a bit. Okay, now it's time to use the bobbin sander. And the thing I love about Kevin's workshop, it has everything that I ever want. But he won't adopt me for some reason. Anyway, let's get on with it. I'm going to carry on for a while with that, and I'll bring you back when it's all done. Okay, so that's now ready for the next stage, which is, as you can see, there's a crack in there that goes all the way through. So what I'm going to do now is fill this with some 2-part epoxy and some coffee grounds, put some tape over the back of it, then go through the other side and pack it back down, and then leave it overnight to go off, and then tomorrow it'll be sanding it, and I think we can then call this done once it's got a protective finish on it. So I won't bother videoing filling a gap with some epoxy, so I'll see you in the morning. Have a good night. Okay, so that's all those bits filled, so it's now time to go in, have a pint, and then have something to eat. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye now. Hello, good morning. Well, this is day 2 of my 4-day stay up here with Kevin. The 2-part epoxy and the coffee grounds has gone off overnight, and it's looking nice. So next order of business, cabinet scraper, give it all, both sides of both of them, a good scrape, and then I can get onto the DA sander and give it its final sanding them before we put a finish on it. So I'll show you a bit of it. This is a slow process. It takes me back to my school days. Well, this is what we used to use. So yeah, the important thing for using these is always to remember, go along the grain and not across the grain. So that's what I'll be doing for the next hour or so probably. So I'll bring you back when it's time to do some sanding, but don't worry, I won't be showing all the sanding either. So I'll see you shortly. Oh, well, that was fun. Yeah, I've got brand new, this is 120, then I've got a 240 as well, which will be the two grits I'm using. So again, I'll just show you a little bit, because we all know what a digital or an orbital sander looks like. So there's going to be a lot more of that on both of these, and I'll see you soon. Hello. Oh, that took a while. Sanded up to 240, and all I've done is just taken the edge off, just softened it a little bit with some 120 in and around here. I was wearing this because even though the sander has its own dust bag, I put that on, and yeah, it was needed. So I've laid them out. That's how they sort of sat in the tabletop. So I'm over the moon. I can't wait to get the finish on, because yesterday we did a bit of cleaning with some meths or denatured alcohol, and the colours were incredible. So I'm hoping the finish we put on will bring that out. So next time you'll see these now will be when it's time to put the finish on. See you soon. Okay, so this is where hopefully the magic will happen. I'll be using this, which is a homemade food safe paste, which is made from food safe oil and beeswax just melted down into a paste. So this is Kevin's concoction, but I'll probably be making some at home for myself. Oh, look at that colour come out. I'll show you this one side, and then I'll do the others. And once this is set off, then it'll just get a buffing, and then these will be done. But look at the colour. And I have a bit of recycled coffee table top. Look at that. Okay, I'll get the rest done and bring you back. Okay, so the final stage, look at the colour on that. Isn't it gorgeous? So that's had about an hour and a half of the wax just sitting on it. So next, heat gun on the lower setting just to melt the wax on the top and then burnish with a cloth. Okay, so what I'll do off camera is I'll do the other side of this all around the edge and the other one, and then I'll show you the end result, and I'm over the moon with it. Okay, there's both finished. As you can see, again, I've laid them out so as they would have been on the original tabletop. This one's going to be my son's and his fiance's, and this one's going to be mine and James. So thank you very much for watching. It's been a while. I mean, my last video was out middle of November, so apart from the update a couple of weeks ago. So, you know, I'm back. My back is getting better. The acupuncture is working. So this is one of 3 projects I'm doing up here in Kevin's workshop. I'm here for 4 days, and you'll see the other 2, not sure in which order, over the next couple of weeks, because I'll be doing some of it here and then finishing those projects off back home in my workshop. So if you've liked what you've seen and you're not subscribed, you can subscribe through my icon at the bottom down there. Click all on the notification bell, and then YouTube lets you know when I upload my videos, which I'm hoping now is going to be back to weekly on a Thursday morning. If you've liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, give it a thumbs down. I don't mind, but if you give it a thumbs down, let me know what you didn't like. But please leave a comment. I do read them all, and I still have my 100% record of replying to every single comment. So all that's left for me is to say, once again, thanks very much. I'm sorry I've been away for so long, but yeah, I just couldn't do anything because of my back. So please, everybody, stay safe, take care. I'll see you next week. I'll put some pictures up of both of these separately, front and back, at the end, and I'll see you next week, and hoil!